Rohit Sharma is taking over the reins from Virat Kohli, who's led this Indian Test side for 7 years. What is the legacy that Virat Kohli has left behind?
I think Virat Kohli has not only left a legacy for Indian cricket, I think he's left a legacy for world cricket in Test matches. I think the intensity with which India played the Test matches over the last 7 years has been phenomenal. I think it's been there for the world to watch, and they've all been amazed at how much energy that man can bring to the table day in and day out. Be it batting, be it captaincy, and you got to enjoy that. And I think people all around the globe enjoyed that. And when it comes to India specifically, I think he's brought one aspect which will remain in cricket for a long, long time, and that is fitness. I think he brought that to the table and said everybody who's part of this team has to be as fit as they can be, and he's made that a mandate, and people have followed it, and hence you can see the standard of fielding go up a couple of notches in his leadership, and the way people recover in between games. Small things, I think he's played a big part in enabling high performers become super achievers.
7 years Virat Kohli has led this Indian Test side. If you had to pick one series where you thought Virat shone the brightest as captain, which one would it be and why?
I think for me personally, I think it would be the Australia tour of India when India lost to Australia in the first test at Pune on a ranked turner. I think a lot of eyeballs were raised. How could India lose in a turner? But after that, they played the test match in Bangalore, and then things just went on an upward curve from there. I remember Ashwin bowling that brilliant spell and helping India win, and Virat Kohli was at the forefront, and tactically they made some moves which helped obviously Ashwin get those wickets, and India went on to win that game. I think that was one of the big series for me because the backs were against the wall after the first test, because they'd assumed that on a returning wicket they'll end up probably having a pretty easy game against Australia, but they did so well that game. Steve Smith got 100, and in many ways India were rattled after that test match. But the way they came back and defended a low score in the fourth inning to get Australia all out and then move on to win the series was, in my books, I think one of the best series that Virat Kohli was as a captain.